The fact that you tutor Atraxa for a single point of mana is pretty insane. Like, what the hell, man? Sure, they have Shelter by Ghost, but they need a creature setup. And they don't see that Analyze the Pollen is Atraxa, so they have chosen the wrong... Man, okay, this was top tier play after all. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today deck that is completely dominating best of 3 with results so ridiculous, it's like 73% win rate, but in like 60 something games, and there are like 4 different versions of this deck and all of them have this kind of results. But this is best of 3 and I decided to test it for best of 1. Is it good enough? And I'll be honest, I was surprised because like guys, it's not secret, you have seen the thumbnail. Like, we won literally all of the games with this deck. Like, there are some plays in this deck that aren't obvious and they actually are incredibly powerful. You will see when you watch the games. So guys, without further ado, you will probably want to see this monster in action, and obviously it's Overlord deck with Up the Beanstalk. We also have Zur synergy, so we can activate all of those Overlords for lifelink, and there's one Atraxa. Alright, I will spoil the beans. It's Analyze the Pollen. This is the card that is absolutely insane because it is 1 mana Atraxa tutor, and it will win you so many games you don't even know. So guys, we didn't even sideboard, we went with original version and it slaps, so let's go into the games and have some fun. So do we get the Overlord? It's not the best card, to be absolutely honest. It's not the bad card, but we have so many more that would prefer to draw over this. Our opponent will tank forever for this 2 mana play, but to be fair, playing hero into challenger is brand new gameplay, so I'm not surprised they need to, you know, just pay some attention to it. So we go with this. This is another basic type. That's the problem. I really don't want to get lost this. So I think we will take the damage, Heart Migration something, so we can set up our mana better. This is white mana. Oh, we are on the draw. So I thought I need to survive 1 turn and sweep the board on the next one. But oh boy, we are on the draw. That's 2 turns. And that's very different. Yep, just 3 cards. Here we go, here we go. They still want to target this. This is a very good result for us because they already played the land, so they actually got fully negated this extra card. And they made a very risky play for it, basically. I think they will Monstrous Rage this. This splits the damage evenly, pumps the hero, and also amplifies the Ethereal Armor. And that's the best play, probably. And I'm not even on turn when I can sweep. See, like, those plays are obvious, like, you know exactly what will happen. So what can we go? This is Leyline Bindable, which means that we're okay with this play. First strike, and now we strike. Let's see if they have the card. They don't have the card. So they don't have hexproof protection, so they need to be very aggressive. They can use map token, but then they waste potentially trigger into returns. But they are greedy, and honestly this is correct choice because you want to push for maximum damage, especially that this deals damage by dying, so you know you can basically guarantee some decent value. So they didn't have hexproof, and we know they are doing this. They will probably cast it here. I'll take it. We go Leyline Binding. On the next turn we Analyze the Pollen, get some missing basics and roll from there. Man, we will actually have to win the game without playing the sweeper. Like, being on the draw is so slow, it's crazy. We're using the map token. We are not getting... Listen, I know they get an extra draw, but I think we can buffer it. And I think they will go for the Ruthless. If they identify they don't... that we might not have removal. I'm not sure if they will go for this play. It seems that our opponent is actually playing decent magic. But they know how big the upside for this is. Like, if you can set this up, you basically got a free card. I told you, man. They always break. But I have to say, this is probably correct choice by our opponent. It was worth the risk, but we are prepared, and that's how you make those plays. You kind of make play that your opponent has to go for, but it's not good for them, you know? So we need to take green mana here. Thanks to this, we can play a land and also play the Overlord. So this is a little bit of risk, but it will set up, like we basically doubled our mana nearly on this turn. And now we fix a lot of things. With double heart migration, we should be able to, you know, just survive. They should have a pump spell. And they want to hit a land from the top. The armor is honestly the okay. Let's see if they hit the perfect one to pump with this. Alright, it's not 1 mana red card, so it's not Monstrous Rage. That's good to know. That is good to know. We kinda have to roll with this. Not much choice. At least we don't get punished for killing it, which is already like amazing. Sunfall, I'll take. In the end, it's 5 mana removal, and with Overlord, if you stall, you win, because you will get a free card at some point. And now we have double heart migration. I will use one of them, because the other one is enough to win the game. Yeah, let's go like this. We also life gain, which is nice. Let's go for the black mana. That's the... Well, I guess we have black mana here, so probably didn't need to. Do we go with this Overlord? I think we do. I think we just do. So we have this Overlord on this turn, and this Overlord on the next turn. Oh my god, those are such good cards. They cannot play more than one creature, probably. And even if they can, we can trade for one of them. So I think that's game. This is their last turn of the game. If they don't win now, they won't win at all. So they need to pump it to 11 damage. They have 2 mana, they are touching some Overlords. Does it mean a Lightning Strike? But I have to say, this seems to be experienced mono-red player. It seems that they are doing generally all the right stuff. Shelter by Ghost. I do not mind it. Surprisingly so, I actually do not mind it. Alright, good call. And they only have 1 card, so that means when we get rid of this, we win the game very easily, and we also have the Overlord. We do it now while they are tapped, so they cannot protect it. This is a risky play by them to get exposed like this, but they don't have good situations because they know they are losing. And with this, we won the game. We don't need the Caverns, we go with the Verge. And let's go for Atraxa. And this card is absolutely insane. I have to say, this is just insane card. The fact that you tutor Atraxa for a single point of mana is pretty insane. Like, what the hell, man? And I'm keeping Heart Migration. Our opponent is a fighter. I think they waited for this 1 card. But honestly, I think at this point they should scoop. Maybe they think they can still come back. But I really, really don't think they do. We roll with Atraxa, we try to hit the Binding, so we have instant removal for whatever they will get. And this deck cannot really answer Binding. Sure, they have Shelter by Ghost, but they need a creature setup. And as you can see, the Analyze the Pollen is always winning. Alright, oh my god, going first with Up the Beanstalk into Overlord. My dream is coming true. Oh my god. This should not be crazy opening, but for me it is. Like, every time I don't get mana screwed, I'm on the play, I'm already like, you know, over the moon. So, Zur, oh my god, this could be an absolute hit, but we need to name the avatar. Very, very scary take. I don't know the matchup. Oh, this is too... I don't think we can. We have more. I know this could be a hit, but I don't know the matchup. And that's a big, you know, a very important part. Let's go Up the Beanstalk. We need to keep rolling really quickly. I'm still not sure if that's Mono-Red or Boros. Probably Mono-Red, but it could be Boros. Because in the end, this is still a better drop if they don't have Scavenger. Alright, they're just rolling with it. Not surprised. Alright, so what do we go for? We need to decide. We cannot make a new basic type, so we are not casting Leyline. I think we have to get lost. I think we wait until they pump this, and we get lost. If I play this, I die, right? Man, this is crazy. Yeah, I think we have to roll with this. So they will get a free card, but they still need to pay mana for it, which slows them down, and that's all I care about. Nemesis, huh? To be honest, this is kinda okay. This is the best creature to answer with Get Lost in a way. And now we can go Overlord with double tokens. You know what? We are doing stuff. We are doing stuff. I could also remove this, which is really tempting, but we are Sunfalling on the next turn. The problem is that they will pump those two creatures to absolute insane oblivion, but I will take my chance. I want to draw the sweet card. I want to have my two cool blockers. And then we can Sunfall, which means that Hearthfire Hero doesn't deal damage. I really hope they will get greedy with the map tokens, because it's such a sweet long-term value, but they cannot go long-term against us. I mean, it's mono red, so if they have good draw, they can beat everything. But you know, just jokes aside, they will be out of gas very quickly. If we can stabilize with like 2 instant removal for 1 mana, like Leylines, they do nothing, absolutely. Alright. They didn't go for the Offspring, so here we go with the buff. Please don't Monstrous Rage, don't Monstrous Rage. Oh my god, this is the perfect hit for us! I love to see this. I love to see it. Alright, so they really hoped for Monstrous Rage. They fully whiffed here, and they invested quite a lot of mana to get this. So obviously we have to go with this, right? They will pump, but there's no point in having, like, even having bigger Sunfall token is worth. Oh my god, don't tell me I didn't take the damage to face. And this is my birthday. I'm actually on the play. I didn't get mana screwed, and my opponent doesn't play pump spells for a moment. Alright, I wonder if they want to take it. It's pretty slow for this stage of the game, but it's still a creature. They took it. So we know what will happen on the next turn. We need to not mess it up. Like, absolutely. We need double green for the future for the Overlords. Let's deal some extra damage, because of course they don't have flyers. And they should know what it means. We are doing cards, we are at 14. We are doing a little bit too many lands, like we don't need more of them. And the Overlord is cooking. Alright. This is scary. They could go Nemesis. Having Overlord of the Floodpits is also really nice. It draws basically 3 new cards, but it's super slow. I really want the green Overlord, because that will fix my Leyline. Swift Spear. Good for them, good for them. Into Nemesis. Here it comes, here it comes. A lot of damage, but not as... Oh my god, is that enough? Alright, alright. By the way, I could go for the Overlord, but with this, I'm not sure if it's quick enough. No, it's not. So I think we have to Leyline this right now before they can target it. And then what? It's 4 mana. Oh my god, this is so much mana. I think we have to play like this. And then what we go for? We go for the token. It's not perfect, but it's something, you know? They might not have Baron, in which case they will use... But map token will go here, so we are not getting this value anyway. Alright, I think this is the best. And we also draw it. Oh my god, this is a very good draw. Not for this turn, but for the next one it will be absolutely perfect. And I cannot, because I want to activate this. Oh, and we are getting over. I think we are golden, man. I honestly think this is good enough. And by the way, here's your honk for the day. If you missed it. If you missed it, this is super slow. It's 1-drop that pumps very slowly. They cannot really attack, so they need those 2 cards to be really good. They don't have white mana, so it cannot be sheltered by ghosts. They cannot answer all of this. They can use map token here and try to hit something, but it won't make their turn better on this turn. This is not, even though they can get the free card, this is not what they're waiting for. They want something that is impactful. Alright, if they don't have a pump spell, they cannot even attack us. Alright, show me what you got. It seems the last card is Monstrous Rage potentially. Yep, it is an instant, but we still trade, so I'll take it. I think this should be good enough. Then we analyze the pollen. No, we will have exactly the mana. Alright, so this is their last card, and then they will go for the Lizard. Still decent, but I think we will wait with Leyline Binding. Right, because we cannot play Atraxa on the same turn, we need 1 more turn. Okay, I think I know. Guys, it's not Atraxa. And I played the wrong land and I cannot make the play. So the play was to go this into Overlord, get everywhere, and set up Leyline Binding. And then we have instant removal. I messed it up because I played the wrong mana, so right now I will play This, right? Because otherwise I cannot go for the binding. This is still good enough, we'll get the Overlord, we'll still win, but I messed up a little bit here. It should be green mana, because we need a triple green for this turn. They don't have red protection, white protection spells, so we can let them draw the card. And this should be our game. I think after this draw they should know they lose. But they might. We're at 5, so it's very close. Sure. 4, still not lightning strikeable. So this forces them. Bigger creature goes here because it's a 2/3. Okay. Oh, that was very desperate. So they literally try to burn us. Alright, Heart Migration is a perfect answer here. So this should be for Atraxa, but I still need the live game. So what we will do, honestly we will win without Atraxa. I cannot search Heart Migration, but we can do it. So I will do it now, because now they cannot burn us in response. Theoretically, with 2 correct cards, they could. As the answer. So we get the discount here. Honestly, we just swing. We'll win the game, because they have 1 draw. Whatever they draw, it will get Leyline Binded or bound, and then they lose on the next turn. And this is how we do it. Alright, we're going first, and I kinda like this hand. We also have 3 basic types already. Let's go with this guy. Yes, absolutely. Overlord is so good at fixing all the mana issues for those kind of decks. Normally it hurts super hard. They should take the binding, I think. But they don't see the Overlord. Oh man, they don't see the Overlord. They think we don't have the thing. But we do have the thing. Alright, this is really nice. But we need to be careful about that. Oh my god. Oh, you are testing me. The greed. I can already feel like the greed is coming out. Let's go Avatar. I cannot go for Up the Beanstalk. We need to ramp as soon as possible, especially that then we can Up the Beanstalk into Leyline. And this could be a perfect play if they go Annex, which I think they should. Like, if they have it, they will play it. They will get 1 extra card, which is painful, but at least... Alright, Slasher is way better. Absolutely way better. And here we go. You want to use this one. We have everywhere, but it's not as easy. And we need to keep drawing those cards. Alright, we have Sunfall. It's already online, which is nice. They will literally just attack. So even though I know it's tempting to just wait, and this is the best play, because if we wait for them to untap, their cutdowns become basically a counter spell. And you don't want it. You want them on empty board. Duress is fine, because the card they want to get rid of, well, I think they should go with the Sunfall, by the way, unless they have Annex. It's crazy, like, they had it from before, I think, so I have no idea why they didn't play it. What about... Oh, I cannot, it's still one too... Alright, so I think we go with this. Yeah, we go with this, oh no, if we use Heart Migration we don't draw a card, but we will draw here land. So we want Heart Migration because we need to go super hard on them on the next turns. Like, they will make a demon probably, which is already not amazing. Like, we need to keep removing every demon. And with Bloodletter, oh my god, here it is. With Bloodletter the damage is absolutely insane. I would love to have a small Leyline Binding, but it's fine, this is incredibly painful. Same as this draw. Oh boy, I cannot really clear the board. Sorry, I cannot Heart Migration. I could try, they make another demon maybe. They can deal 4 damage. Can we tank it? You know what? Theoretically we could tank it, then make a huge token and try to roll them with the token. No, the Overlord is coming. So we swing. If not this, I would probably make this play. But here we can draw a card with... It's interesting, they know about Sunfall. But I guess it's still a risk for them. Don't forget they have at least one demon here. This is something we know about. And now we can analyze the pollen for Atraxa, which is absolutely insane play. I want this token. So let's count them, Anna. 4, 7. I don't want to show this. I think we go with the token. Because when they see Atraxa, they will know that they are not here for the long game. And we'll also find a removal for Annex then. With Atraxa, you can basically guarantee all the answers instantly. I guess the upside of doing this now is that we could cast Leyline Binding after we draw it. That's fine, that's fine. If they double cast, I'm absolutely happy with this. Alright, cut down? Cut down. Sure. But this is their full turn, and they also get the damage from this, and there's no demon. Oh my god, there is another downside of my play. Alright, but they would just steal Atraxa. You know what? It's actually better, because they would steal Atraxa. And they don't see that Analyze the Pollen is Atraxa, so they have chosen the wrong... Man, okay, this was top tier play after all. So this is everything. Like, you know, like everywhere. And we start swinging, basically. Let's go this, into this, and here we go, Atraxa. What do we get rid of? 5. I think this is okay. Let's be efficient because we might draw more in the future. And I think there is one creature that is different than the others. I mean, you can guess which one. And here we are. Here we are. We also draw a card, because why not? And with this, the game changed completely. No bindings though, which is interesting. Let's go Zur, because we can go for extremely quick refalls. I will go up the Beanstalk, Sunfall. I kinda like the Smite. Alright, and untapped land. We definitely need untapped land. Let's go for the blue one, because we have the Overlord. I mean, this is better turn. I really thought that we'll be able to answer Annex, but you know what, it's okay, it's okay. They need to kill Atraxa, which probably will prevent... Okay, they have land, so they can go removal into 4 mana demon, which is the best play for them. This is also a 3-3, so it doesn't die to cut down, it doesn't die to go for the throat, so it will die to Anoint with Affliction. They still need to solve this. And that's just... I tell you man, Atraxa is built a little bit different. Alright, we are going first. And this could be a very nice draw. Let's sit. Let's sit. I think we start with this, right? We need green for sure. I'll actually take it. I'll actually take it. We need black mana at some point. And this is also nice untapped land. I guess this one is also nice untapped land. But I want to have more than 3. I really think we have to set up the Beanstalk. The faster, the better. This doesn't live gain. Get Lost is a nice draw. Alright, so we are slowly popping off. And Day of Judgment will definitely help, right? Because this is faster sweeper than they expect. And we'll see, we'll see. Alright, here's the perfect draw of Hero into the mouse. Perfect curve on top of 4 damage to the face on turn 2 already, with potential to kill on turn 3. Very nice, just good at magic. So what can we do here? Oh, and we don't have double white for Day of Judgment. So there is an argument to just play this for planes. And I think that's what we will do. As we still can play Get Lost with Verge, so let's go for it. We cannot evidence yet, it's too early. Let's go for this guy. And I mean, we probably wait. I wonder if they will go directly into combat phase, just pumping this and seeing if there's reaction. I think I will give them this 1 extra damage, so... Like, this is the situation when they... Oh my god, it's not Mono-Red, it's Boros! Oh, this completely changes the gameplay. Well, that's not the land I wanted to see. Because you play differently between those 2 cards. Alright, so... I mean, if there is a moment, it's now, but they will have the hexproof, they always do. Right? Right? You have the hex... No way! Alright, they actually missed on the hexproof. Alright, that is a very good value. They can double strike into Monstrous Rage. I hope it's not enough to kill us. Yep, just make the... It's crazy. Those are 2-drops and 1-drops. They are terrorizing the whole format. Oh my god. Like, all the top decks are mono red with different splash. For a good reason. So, and they will lose this, right? How did they get the card? Why do we have it? Oh, they plotted it. Alright, alright. Makes sense. So we could actually just get lost this. I cannot play Overlord on this turn. In all honesty, I think this is the good turn for Day of Judgment, because we just use it as a removal. We still have Sunfall as a sweeper and Get Lost as, you know, quick interaction, but this is their turn to go with Hasters, if they have them. The best draw is Mouse, because it instantly redraws a card, gets a pump, it's 4/4. Not this Mouse, the other one. This one is absolutely manageable. They can still, you know, get some value. They should absolutely play the Rukus on it. And here's Shelter by Ghost. Very interesting choice. They really don't like Up the Beanstalk, it seems. So they misplayed this turn super hard. They shouldn't take this, in my opinion, and they should absolutely play this so they can redraw a card. So we are happy about it, but definitely not the best plays from our opponent. Now we can ramp. This activates all the ley lines for the future, and we can get lost something. So when they try to target it, they will give us 2 for 1. And that's really nice. Alright, the draw of course not amazing. We need more Overlords, more stuff that triggers Up the Beanstalk, but I think it should be enough. Honestly, if they didn't take this draw, I think they would have a fair shot. With this, I cannot imagine them. Yep, now you do it. Now it makes no sense. And see, those are the misplays I was talking about. However, we got literally nothing but lands, so even with those misplays, they might have a shot. Which is the main appeal of mono red after all. Alright, land from the top is absolutely brutal for our opponent. Let's play the Horror or the Avatar, and with this draw I think we should win. Because they cannot beat this card. Yep. And this is the stage of the game where we are absolutely crazy. We have another one, so I will be able to cast Atraxa anyway. I don't really check the mana. Alright, and now they cannot go through the Overlord. Even if they draw a Haster, it will, you know, just trade probably. And then we play Atraxa and then we win. And with Sunfalls we can always cycle cards and draw 2. So that was a very close game. I think they really messed up taking this card. Alright, our opponent is going first, we have Get Lost, and I have to say the Analyze is a really nice card. It really sets you up for the future. We can use this for green, so we don't need to tutor yet. I think we just go with this, then we go Forest, then we go with this on Avatar, and then we see. I should probably play green and cast this, but I'm not exactly sure what we miss. I guess maybe blue, because we have this Overlord, but this could also be provided by Cavern. Oh, we need double blue, so I guess the blue one was the answer. And our opponent is getting their 2 mana 2/2, which is decent. Oh, they didn't want this card. This is very interesting. So I should probably go with Get Lost here. They won't cast anything main phase most likely. But I have lands, I have plays. Don't forget with Overlord we are getting everywhere. So it gets a little bit easier. I honestly don't think they will play anything here. So normally I don't make this play. But if they want to interact with it, they need to tap their full turn, especially that they have Chorus mana. So they only have this. Absolutely fine. I actually didn't want to kill it. Thank you, my friend. And now we have a free turn on whatever we want to do. I think this should be the Overlord. We have basics, so... Oh my God. Well, that's a shame, Scoop. I forgot I need double green for this. Alright, guys. Alright. The hard mode. Engage. I guess with this we could search for Atraxa later. Can we get there? I mean, we have lands. Alright. Oh my god. So my whole play was to force them to not counter this Overlord, and then I forgot to play it basically. So not... Oh my god. This was the most weird game ever played. So I think this is Dimir, and they didn't find their black mana, and I misplayed so hard I wanted to concede, but I waited one turn and they conceded. So this was a very arena game. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed those games. Man, I did not expect that it will go so well. So, some of the games were very close, but somehow we always managed to win. Honestly, after playing with this deck, the biggest, like, upside is Overlord with Leyline Binding because it makes your removal so cheap, and Exile effect is actually so meaningful against red decks. Like when this mouse doesn't hit you for like 5 or 6 extra damage, suddenly it's easier to survive. With Herd Migration you have additional life gain. With Analyze the Pollen you early game don't get mana screwed as much even with all those colors, but at the same time late game you just draw Atraxa and win the game. But honestly, Overlord of the Hauntwoods was so much better than in other decks. Probably because we have some mana issues. After all, look at all the colors we are playing, and we kinda need to fix them. So making Leyline 1 mana removal is absolutely amazing, especially if you have this Up the Beanstalk. Moment you set this up, draw like 2-3 cards, you know you are winning the long game. And you know, there's so much in the sideboard that you can go against the aggro, but I wanted to keep balanced approach. We have more CC in aggro, I believe, but you know, I wanted to be prepared in case we hit some mid-range control, we hit some mono blacks, right? So Authority of Consuls, Smites, you know, we have a lot of answers for all of those decks. You can go for Anti-Reanimator with the Vacuum, you even have Split Up Biza and the Formation, which seems to be pretty nice against some of the decks. The Doppelgang is pretty wild, so there's a very good sideboard as well against everything, and this deck seems to be performing in best of 1 even without anything else. So maybe I got lucky, but I'll take my, you know, I think 5 or 6 wins, something like this, and you know, we will just roll with it. So guys, I don't want to overdo it. You have seen the deck, everything is kinda known, so all I want to do for Christmas is to thank our patrons. Thank you guys for just supporting the channel and always being awesome. So really thank you for that. And yeah, I hope you like it. Have fun and see you guys tomorrow.